January 14th, 2025 today. Time's flying as much as it feels like a drag every day, but it's getting better. Every day we are rising up, doing our best to fill our day with His presence, fill our minds with good thoughts of wisdom and love, filling our hearts with the compassion, getting ready for the day to face the world and finish it. I was just sitting and contemplating the beautiful day He has given to rejoice in His glory and the gifts He has given. Be grateful. New beginning. Today in India, everybody is celebrating Sankranti, Pongal, praying for prosperity and abundance. They do it as a ritualistic celebration, but I hope the meaning is imbibed and everyone experiences God's grace and presence. And ultimately, all that doesn't matter. For me, it's become an everyday celebration. I have come from that place and space of very rigorous and hectic activities during the celebrations, and you can hear the noise outside. There is still a lot of noise around, and within probably there is a lot more to clean up and make the home a perfect place for love and peace and joy and all that wonderful stuff to live within and with each other. Understand that this voice is a very new experience for us. We had it before, but it transformed into this kind of a spontaneous eruption of beautiful words. Like we say, it's vegetarian, no side effects, no harmful ingredients in it to affect you. It will affect only one thing, and it is whatever is not good in there. It will try to connect with something that is like it, even if there is just one part. Human beings are made to love. We lived with animals, birds, and the experiences were so beautiful, soul touching and heartwarming. How they gave us the experience, rising up compassion and love, and how that energy just connected into different form of a creation. And it changes your life, changes how you think. It fills you with so much human consciousness, which is what is right about being a human being. Knowing that they're also like us, but we have a different consciousness. We have a higher consciousness to wear a dress, to cover our nakedness. But when we love, there is no covering it up. The oneness is so one that you feel you're not different at all. Understand? So we have a different kind of a work to do as a human being, with this mind and with its ability to perceive, and the intelligence that uses its wit and will and charm to do such wonderful things. So, the work that a human being, we are kind of backtracking to our own self. We got distracted, we're taking a detour, and we're coming back home. But he shows us through everything and anything around us. It's not like worshipping, it's not like a ritual, although all that is very good. I'm not trying to say all those things are bad or you have to, but it's outside. So when we do it outside like that, why not do it inside of us? If we receive His grace of experiencing His presence within, every day is a celebration. Every day He's with you constantly. And it's beautiful because he takes a shape and form of you. So it's not even threatening. It's not like somebody else is penetrating you or possessing you. It's not like that. You see, I am pushing away all the rhetoric and all the things that exists out there, because that's my experience. I'm an artist. I have a perfect eye to see and a sense of space which I understand well. So for me, this is a shape and form that energy fills me with, and this is what's coming out. What's inside of you is what comes up. I say, for a human being, it's all about character, your virtues, how much goodness is all there. It's that he wants the complete package. He wants the totality of your goodness, and that's what it is all about. So easy. It's very easy. This whole self-realization and God realized, it's very, very easy actually. Very, very, very easy. Because we think it's hard, because we think it's been put into us. It's this, it's that. So we go there, we try this, we try that. But we're not satisfied. So the rituals and all that is a reflection of what you can be. You can backtrack and be that within you. So like I said, all that has been deleted, although I appreciate everybody wishing the best for everyone else and for the world. But for me to be distracted and go into any of those activities is a big no-no now. I just want to be with myself. I want to experience life in the fullness of its presence. Understand? So it's not like I'm going out worshipping the moon, praying. No, I'm just connecting with it. I'm just being one with the beautiful. I'm sure everybody has seen the wolf moon this year. I connected with my son in Wyoming. I said, see the moon in Wyoming. It's mountains, so it feels like the moon has just fallen off. I've been there years before, and you feel like it's so near. Although it's very pretty watching it from India too, but it seems a little far away. So, it's true. There is only one God. And that God is in the form of your mind and your heart, within your body. Whether it's a human being, whether it's a cat or a parrot, it doesn't matter, or even a flower. Very, very grateful for God to have fed us nice breakfast, sitting and waiting what the day has to offer. Peaceful state. I'm not sure if this is what bliss feels like, but you're awake, you're not lost, you've not lost the human consciousness, which is very rare, I think, which is very beautiful. It doesn't exist in the world. So you eliminate everything from outside and you look at it from inside. Then you start to feel, the reflection is this beautiful. How beautiful is the source going to be? Everything is going to attack you, stop you from doing this work, which is what's happening to me also right now. The limitations and the irritations and the frustrations, it's just there are no words to explain this kind of a war that's going on. But how long are we going to fight? How long are we going to push it away? How long are we going to tell people, do this, don't do that? So then I hit a place where I'm just going to face it and go through it, because so far all the experiences, all that thought that I'm going to die, I'm going to do this is going to happen, that's going to happen, and all that fear telling you this, telling you that, it's all gone because it's not happening. It's all a lie. My whole life I've been connected with truth, no matter how hard. And I'm very grateful for that blessing. You don't want to fake it. You want it to be the real thing. Only then it's effective. All the teachings, all the preaching, if it's not lived, then it doesn't carry that spirit, right? Even celebrations, whatever it is you want to do, you do it with that spirit of giving and sharing, then anything becomes beautiful. It doesn't have that sense of bondage or follow the rules or I'm going to kill you, that kind of you're free in the moment and in the space where you're able to love and share. So it's beautiful to watch where we are at, look around the big space, the ocean, the moon, the sky, the clouds. Even though we feel small in the small body, we are able to perceive it from outside, and it is such a beautiful feeling. And then you feel like living. You don't have that the repulsive attitude towards life or people. Really, it is a mind-blowing experience that one can experience. I have this pigeons now coming by the window. It has turned into a very loving relationship because I tend to get angry or frustrated and shoo them away because they are disturbing us. It's not true, actually. All those thoughts of irritation and frustration that something from outside is touching us wrong, or although of course it happens and we do react to all that, but when we keep doing this work and we keep pushing it away, and when we are free of that energy within, we are free from all that perversion and lie and deception and all that, then a very clean energy flows within and through you. So then you start to see it as, wow, many things, it's a pattern. Many things for lifetimes we're accumulating this pattern that something is happening to us, right before you talk to somebody, you know what they're thinking, and you're ahead, you think you're ahead. But I'm telling you, sisters and brothers, sometimes we are so wrong about that. When we give it some space, and when we think with love, and when we keep correcting ourselves and keep polishing our own diamond within, then we don't even react to it. Even if it is true, sometimes we think we have compassion for them, that they're not able to see the truth of your love. They're not able to perceive it, even after, especially like when you have changed from good to, bad to good, right? People are so used to you being bad and you reacting that that's what they're expecting you to do. And it takes a long time. It's very frustrating. When we have changed and we are good and they're not still not able to see it, then what's wrong? Right? Then what do? This whole life of people devaluing others and telling others what to do, not giving them the chance, especially children, right? Oh my God. God bless them. It should start from when they're born, and we can reverse the whole, the negative effect and make it good. Let them grow in God's grace. See what He can make out of them. Doesn't matter where they're coming from. It doesn't matter. If you're a good cleaner, it doesn't matter how much dirt is there. You clean it up. You're a good, you find tools, you find the soap, you find the water, you just do it. It doesn't matter how deep, how shallow. Even before you attempt, we tend to reject it. No, I can't do it. No, I don't want to do it. No, it's too hard. See, all these thoughts are negative. They are, even though they seem like the truth, it's not. The truth is you can do it. You have to do it. You have to go to the other side. Otherwise, we'll keep evolving in this place, say, stagnating, postponing. You won't come free from that. So from getting angry at the pigeons to shooing them away to really, really spoiling the entire day, now I just go there with a very soft energy and I'm like, I have experience with the parrot. So let me connect with it. Hi, how are you? Good morning. What are you guys doing today? And they look at me, like that. And I remember all the time my parrot used to look at me. He died. He died looking at me. It was so beautiful. His right eye was completely connected with my eyes. As his soul lifted and his spirit left his body, I knew exactly when and how. Hard to explain in words, it's an experience. So now every morning I felt like they proposed a peace offer. Can you not pour so much wrath on us and anger? We're just little pigeons, we are made of just that much energy. It's just a drop of what the human beings carry. We're powerful. We are powerful beings. We are a powerful creation, and we have to use the power as good as possible, not misuse it. Otherwise it hurts, isn't it? I go talk to them, and they're so cute actually. If you look closely, the color of the pigeon's neck, the shining green, and I have to mention this as an artist, I am awed by, because I've not seen it this close and I've not really put a thought to it or analyzed it. But the green and then there is a double color. There is a purple that goes with that green that comes and goes. My God, it is so beautiful. And then they have a little dot on top of their beak, a white dot. Come on. It's awesome art. It's good art. It's good creation. So now I've completely mastered that art of loving even the pigeons, not getting angry. Just go talk to them. I calm them down, and they just go away. It's backfired. My loving energy, and I'm just saying this not to impress or not. I'm saying if I can do it, anyone can do it. It's possible to radiate an energy that is an opposite of all the other things that's existing, and we tend to think that is what is troubling us, that is what is stopping us. Nothing can stop you from rising up to live and love. Nothing. It's all there within us. We can do it. All we have to do is think and allow it to rise up. So now every day they call me from the window with their noise, and I go and I have a little chit chat, and it's become a very peaceful and beautiful relationship. I think I'm getting there. In my kingdom, in my world, the lion and lamb is laying down on the green grass and enjoying the weather. It feels so nice all that gone. The fear itself, just the fear of, oh my god, I'm going to erupt, oh my god, I'm going to react, I'm going to get angry. It's gone. It's gone, but we have to keep maintaining it, maintaining this process, and continue doing the good work. This beautiful auspicious day, it's not even superstitious or anything from outside, like it's within. And we're just lazy sometimes to not do the work, because once it changes, then we can't even pretend to be liking the pleasurable activities out there in the world. We feel stupid, once you realize, once you're awake, once you can see, then it's stupid to pretend like you're blind, isn't it? Once you're awake, it's feels stupid to pretend like you're sleeping, isn't it? That's a good one. Think about it. Get it? It's hard to pretend like you're blind when you're able to see, isn't it? You're seeing it, it's happening. Then why pretend and join it like you can't see it? Awareness. It's a very beautiful friend to have with you all the time. And that gives you the strength of being in your own bubble. It's not selfish, it is mandatory, it's necessary to be in that bubble of awareness and walk around. So mostly for me, it's been a process of how can I not hurt somebody else, because it's in me. I am carrying that from my family, whatever, the generations, whatever, and then the DNA, it's there inside of me. One day I rose up and I'm like, what is going to stop this anger and this thing coming out of me? How can I stop it? It's coming from me, it's coming from within me, so it's my energy, it's my virtues. How can I stop it? See? When you do that, magical things can happen around you. It has a very soft power, very powerful way of radiating a very unoffended, loving, unthreatening energy. I have said this before, it seems like it's even possible to love your enemies. You don't even look at them as enemies. You just start feeling so sad for them that they are at that level. At the same time, you're very humble. You don't have that kind of a bombastic ego. That's why we have to wait for it to finish. What we've been doing, I've been analyzing and thinking, the mistakes and where are we going wrong? Why is it taking so long? It has to finish, right? The process, the healing has to finish. Because we're backtracking to go back to the same place as we were when we were naked in front of God. So we don't have that showing off energy. It's a very subtle line, fine line between this energy and that energy, where you want to connect from the soul. It's pure. The other one is the worldly energy, where you want to connect with everybody and anybody with that. It's weird. It's not right. That's why we need a family. You cannot do this alone. When you have a family and when we get a chance to relate in the very legally set up relationship, husband, wife, mother, daughter, right? And then you identify the energies that can relate to each other in that oneness, then there will be harmony, theoretically. When you do this work in yourself, you won't have that weird energy that connects with everybody the same way. It's not a one size fits all. That's very creepy and that's very weird, right? That's why we have families. I have done research on this very deeply, because the usual pattern is to run away or go to the forest and do meditation or whatever, keep looking for things that you can run away from yourself. Cannot ease. If you're chosen to do it and if you're capable, he will put you in any place and situation to come back and do the work again. How is he doing that? How is the time and space making you come back to the same spot which you keep avoiding, which you keep running away from? So then one day you realize, okay, let me look into it, right? Let me go through it. Maybe it's good for me. That's where the faith comes. That's where you have to have faith and trust in something that is blessing you and guiding you, showering grace upon you, protecting you. Don't mistake a Christmas gift, he said, So today again, I am very blessed to be here, give a voice to this wonderful, wonderful energy of love, and feeling blessed myself and sharing it to all the families that are together celebrating, loving, feeling good, eating good food. May they live like that every day of their lives, giving and sharing, living and loving. Families are important. It's not going to just get extinct. Nobody is alone. We're all in a family. We came from a family. We belong to one family. So all the angels out there in families, suffering, struggling, getting frustrated, rise up. Your goodness. You're meant to be in that place and space, children. You are meant to be in that family to realize who you are and radiate that love. Whether the change is going to happen or not doesn't matter. You'll find the wisdom. You'll find the reason why, and you do it with full heart and mind. And then you become an instrument of God in this work of transforming and allowing the good to flood this earth with blessings and joy and everything that is good. You'll start to see things differently. You'll start to feel differently. That's why it's a new beginning. It doesn't exist. It's new. So let him come. Let him rise up. He's very gentle, not gonna hurt you. Be bold and strong to know that truth within, and blast off your light. Shine it, and smell good. And all the love and blessings to all the families, and we will see you in the all around. Take care. Be happy. Accept it. We talked about peace offer. It's a strong energy, but it's very soft. So we're going to continue again. It's not finished yet. January 14th, 2025. It's about 9:49 in the morning. It begins in the body. Accept it, because these words are coming as I'm experiencing it. This is live, literally. As it's happening, I'm experiencing. There's no rehearsal, and it's just spontaneously coming out as it is. That's why children like us who are gifted and talented, it is a very beautiful process. My family is the same, extremely gifted, extremely talented. So whatever energy comes through, it comes fully, and then it comes out the same way. That's why people like us, there is no other way. There's no other way. We have tried it all. We've tried all kinds of rebellion. The answer is here. One word. Say yes. Being here and focusing on our path, disconnecting with all the noises around, which is symbolic. All the thoughts and all the voices that comes in the mind, disregard all that. Clear out a little bit of space and accept it by saying one word. Say yes. Trust this beautiful voice, trust these beautiful words, and say yes. It's very simple. Once you do that, all the magic will start to happen on its own. It is the only true, realistic way to come out of the mess, to come back home, to be free from the cage. Feels good just saying these words, isn't it? So it begins with the body. Don't take it lightly. It's not, there might be parts of us that will mock this simple teaching. But trust me, this work has been going on for years now in me. And I know exactly what went through where I am now. Because it was happening just with the previous talk of the peace offer. As these sounds were coming out of me, my whole body was going through all this irritations and itching and frustrations. So I couldn't continue with the talk, but I pushed through and I did it. It shouldn't be this difficult because it's the first time, anybody paving a road the first time, it's going to be difficult. But I'm here. I've been saying, Lord, I'm here. I'm here to do the work for you. I want to sacrifice everything I have. I want to let go of everything because I cannot see tears in my children's eyes. I want them to be happy and I want them to be joyful. It's what all mothers pray for, is goodness and happiness, blessings and grace upon their children. And till date, God has answered my prayers, and I'm sure He will this time too. What we eat, how we live, how we choose to dress, everything matters. Everything matters. Begin slowly. Then the patterns, the old mindsets will change. It will just dismantle. And you keep clearing out this space where you feel free to breathe and you feel like living and you enjoy every minute that you're alive. Thinking about living, thinking about loving, not anything else. That means you're so present in the moment and you're so aware of what you're doing. I'm telling you, it's magical. You're not carrying the stress. You're simply one with what you're thinking, saying, and doing, and it's a beautiful, uplifting feeling. You feel so light. Believe me when I say my body is handicapped pretty much. My bones are falling apart literally, but the energy is so sweet and it just comes through, and I just think I can do it, and now I am able to do it. I'm alone. I'm taking care of myself, and I'm really, really finding myself very happily living this life, because I know this is a lesson for me. This is not the end of the world. Like I said, the work has to be complete for you to see the complete picture. We get a little bit of the dose and then we start getting excited and then we run with it. Your habituated patterns of rebellion, I hope that's the test. I hope that it won't come here too. In between all that chaos, there will be one voice, there will be one part of you that will be screaming, I'm here, I'm not crazy, I'm not that. And you have to catch it, you have to hear it. It happened to me, dear ones. Please believe me. Years ago, when I was in the midst of complete chaos and it was just unbearable, everything that was happening around me. Again, the details are not important. Everybody goes through stuff in their life. And I heard this squeak, this voice. Nothing's wrong with you. Everything is fine. What is going on? And it was analyzing, and then I told myself, if I can hear that voice within me, that's the truth. In amidst this whole programmed, fog of all these other things that's telling me this and that. Even the people around me, you're this, you're that, right? People tell you you're this, you're that. You please know who you are. That means you have to do the work. When you do that, you're confident in your own space and you carry yourself with such grace and dignity that nobody can penetrate that bubble. Nobody can penetrate that truth from outside, because you know you're doing the work. That's the work. You have to remove everything from yourself that is connecting you to that thing outside of you, which is stopping you from really being you. Get it? All the negative things. And I heard this voice. Then I told myself, no, I'm not crazy. I'm just reacting to things that's happening to me in my life. But that one voice, now it's grown into this. It's become me. It's beautiful. Because I said yes. In my whole life, these experiences, when you are in some place, and trust me, we didn't do this. We are not. We're just being an instrument here. When you realize that, it's very humbling. So, my whole life, in my rebellion, running away, this and this, what I thought was doing, the reason that we think we're doing this is completely different actually when you do realize, when you're aware, when you reflect on it. You realize that that reason was just an excuse for you to push yourself to be in a place and accept something and do something. The truth underneath all that is completely different. Even in my workplace, I used to work in a startup company, and I was in the IT field for a long time. I began with a startup company, and all my boss asked was yes or no. I said yes, and we shook hands, and then it took off from there. So in my life, the entire experiences were like that. For me to say yes, even if I can't see the future, even if I believed in myself, I believed in my hard work, I believed that if I learn and do, it will happen. As an artist, you're picking up the brush and you're dipping it in red color, and when you strike that brush on the canvas, it's going to be red color. It's not going to be blue, right? Simple example. That makes sense, doesn't it? So accept it, say yes, begin the journey, start all over again. New day today, a new you. He will shower upon you all the blessings and grace, because this thing has to reveal itself. This whole you, the self, the goodness, the divine part, this has to be revealed to you in such a way that it is evident that is the truth. So it won't come down to the level of our negative feelings or the world's distractive delusions. It won't come to that level. It has to stay where it is. Truth is. As we keep rising up and rising up, then we realize that all the things that we thought it was doing, it was just sitting there and loving you and waiting, because it's a gentleman. Otherwise, you won't know the difference. You won't know the difference. That's why create a pattern of accepting. Every day accept it. Then when this comes to you, you will accept it. Otherwise, a habitual pattern of saying no to everything, being offended about everyone's reactions, the pattern of rejecting because you think what you're thinking is right, even before you know. Get it? You're thinking that you're right even before you know it. There is no space there. It's a spontaneous eruption. The lie always is in the front. It comes in the front and says, me, 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 I'm the truth, pick me, pick me. But then that's immature, isn't it? Yeah, these sounds are very powerful because it is pure love and absolute truth. So break off all those patterns. It is possible. So you don't miss the call. You're not in a deluded state of mind. You want to be awake and aware and not miss the flight. Otherwise, these habitual patterns will keep you back, hold you. It won't let you, even when you realize at the last minute, might be too late. You won't be able to make the choice. You have to start doing the work now and practice. Then there is no use, right? After the flight's left, you miss the flight, there is no use crying about it. Is there? It's not a threatening thing. It is just the truth. Simply the truth. Truth is not bitter actually. They say it's bitter only for the part of us that's rebellious to it. But the part of you that is good, that wants to be good, that wants to receive all the blessings and grace from God, that part, for that part, the truth is not bitter at all. That's what it wants. It wants the truth. So it can be set free. Well, the truth is here. Accept it. Say yes. Say yes, and the help will come from within you. Nobody needs to push you around. Nobody needs to do all that to you that you think they're doing. It's a process, and it's a progressive process. So it doesn't matter how long it will take. It doesn't matter. Any energy of that, rushing, pushing, I want it now, okay, I'm ready now, all that doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. When it is time and you know it's time and you're ready, it'll just manifest. It's a very smooth thing. It's a very soft thing. When you experience it, you'll understand what I'm trying to say. The aggressive energy, the pushy energy is not there anymore. So I hope and pray that I'm doing justice to this beautiful word as it is blessing me, coming through me, and sharing it, spreading it. Let all the beings awaken, rise up, know the truth. When you're in the light, calling it darkness is weird, isn't it? You see the light, but if you're focusing only on the darkness, then, well, see the light, accept it, choose it, follow it. Okay? Feel His love within you. It's all there. It's all there. If it's not there, He will create it for you. He will create it for you. There's nothing impossible for that energy. I'm telling you, this being that's sitting here and giving this a voice, where what it has done and where it's been and where she's gone and experienced, and I'm here right now. This is not like I have run away from the family, or I love my family. I really want all the families to come together. This is not even like high low teacher student. No, we're all just coming together as one. And the freedom of not having that ego weighing you down, it's very enlightening, very humbling actually. I still have my part intact, the human consciousness at the highest level, while experiencing the divine touch. It's beautiful. Everything becomes beautiful wherever you go. Things start to clear out and people start to be nice. It is a harmless attempt, like I said. Just have to trust it and say yes. Accept the beautiful gift of love and life, and live it in such a way that it radiates from your body, your mind, and your heart. So I will continue to pray that my children come back home to their hearts in love and light, and may the celebrations bring joy and peace in their homes. May they realize the truth with honest reflection. May they not be deviated and distracted to misunderstand your presence. May they clearly see who you are, what you are, and how you are. Experience love in everything you do, wherever you go, and in everyone around you. Amen. Let us be real. Lately now, the theme follows through each of the topics. It's getting better and better. In my mind, the path and the journey is getting clearer as I am experiencing in my living every moment to be real. We talked about peace offer and accepting it. Firstly, we need to be in a state seeking peace. Do you even know what you're seeking? And how real are you about it, right? These blessings are coming for me as I am experiencing my own path. Yes, it's narrow and it's straight, but if the path for self-realization involves only you, we don't need a very broad path. We just need that narrow path. I think it's by design. Been in the software field for a long time. Yes, I have. And if there is no explanation for something, they say, what do they say? It's by design, right? So it's how you keep the mind busy with what you think is applicable and beneficial for your own self. So it's just enough path that is laid in front of you to walk on it. You have to choose to want peace. You have to choose to say yes, accept it when it is given, receive it with grace and dignity. Now we need to be real. Stay with me, bear with me. Receive the sound of the blessing as best as you can, as it pushes away all the doubts, the negative energies, distracting sounds. I'm doing it as it's happening to me too. The thoughts come spontaneously. So for me it's been work to be in the space. So the download happens, or upload, whatever you call it. It's coming from within me, so this is real. Be real in your own path, with your own self, especially when you are with yourself. It's very, very, very important. What you do, how you are being when you're in the presence of your own self. That practice becomes so real that when we have done the work within, we walk on this path, this narrow path. We realize we just realize as we keep doing this work within to walk the path, we realize our own self. We are one with our thoughts, word, and our actions. And when we walk around with that realization, everything around seems to be a different kind of a reality. This is a difficult subject only because we seem to have come very far away from home. Otherwise, when your mind clears up a little bit, it seems very simple. When you're buried in such deep down in our own unreal self, then it seems harder. It seems harder. Even that's not real. Being real simply means being truthful and honest about everything. Deception is playing a very important role in this day and age, isn't it? The lie and the deception. We keep revolving round and round and round as that energy mutates into different kind of new reality. We hold on to it, move on, and keep accumulating this parallel path. The path that I'm walking on doesn't connect with that, doesn't, it's parallel lines, they don't meet. We need to be clean enough to see clearly, isn't it? This whole drama of this aggressive energy that is in front of everything, the competitive, insecure parts of us, wanting attention to every little detail of its unreal romantic betrayal. It always, many can relate to this, especially in relationships. For me, it's very deep. It through people, comes through people. Obviously, you have to have a relationship, you have to have some kind of a working setup, so you can go back and reflect and find the truth within. It always is in the front, erupting and disrupting, distracting and deluding by saying what it is before you get it. It does it in front of you, and it does it before you can do anything about it. It reacts. Love is always a two-way. One gives, one receives. In the spaces between, this energy, what I'm talking about, is always dominating. It's always in the front. It always wants to win. It always wants to be on the top. It is one way. It's a one way. It misunderstands. But that's how we understand it, because we are assuming we're on the path of truth and honesty. Stay with me. It erupts and it says things about you, pointing a finger at you, like you're doing it, because it is doing it. I have gone through this in a very in-depth experience. Even after I surrendered, even after I thought I was being very good. It's a ferocious energy, and the war is even more ferocious. Before you can react with honesty and truth, this one reacts. Now, if you are weak and you having insecurity, you're having low self-esteem, you would tend to believe that, especially when it is coming through a person you love or you're around with or you're having a relationship with. And then you tend to go into depths of an opposite energy, believing in it, until you wake up to say, no, I'm not like that, I'm not that kind of a person. And then that starts to grow up to the point where you don't have any negative energy left in you. You're absolutely cleared of all those obstacles and fog. The fog clears out and the scenery is clear. Now, even if that energy keeps pointing at you or saying, it's in front of you, it grabs everything, it wants everything, it is a it's a good opponent, excellent opponent, perfect actually in its manifestation of a lie, pretending to be the truth because its acting is so good. So you believe in it, you fall into that unreal reality, and even the emotions coming from it seems real, whether it's pain, hurt, whatever it is. What is being attempted here, that is, again, if you're on the path of peace and you want to accept the truth, say yes, then you will be forced to be real about everything. In the presence of that real thing, nothing is threatened. There is no threatening energy at all. In fact, that energy feels so ashamed and so uncomfortable in the presence of truth that it just diffuses, it leaves. You're not playing the game with it. The toxic energies in people, when it lifts up and it's gone, the good energies come together to do its dance. We might be doing the same thing, we might be saying the same thing, but the energies are different. There is no accumulation of hatred and hurt and violence. There is no disrespect of life. There is no confusion about the energy of love between the relationships. These words are coming because of all the experiences I have been through. So, like I said before, I pray and hope that the answer is being manifested here after analysis and after experiments and after teachings and learning. So it should be easier. You can always see clearly when you shine the light upon something that you either can't see really or you're pretending not to see, because there's fear. There's fear of abuse, there's fear of being hurt. But even that gets resolved. The pain has to be real. I have been around energies that are so fake and so ugly in their acting. It's disgusting. It's irritating. So what you tend naturally, what happens, you react to it and try to change it, try to tell it to be good. It's like telling the wrong to be right. That's never gonna happen. We have to keep choosing the right and be real. Let the wrong be where it is, in its perfect place, so we can always see the right. As the right energies move through, we realize the wrong never was there. It is an unreal reflection of the self. So, when the toxic energies are removed and cleaned up and healed, then it gets more and more clear. It is impossible to be right in the wrong place. And that effort and the hard work seems useless because you never seem to be getting closer to the truth on that path. In every little thing, I keep coming back to this as a therapeutic solution. We wake up, we are alive. We have to live and we have to do stuff that's very real. As real as the pain we have to face every day in the body, cope with it as the body is deteriorating in its own natural process. That is real. It wants to eat, it wants to drink. That is real. When it's hurt, it's in pain and it cries. That is real. But the level at which the competitive energy has drawn people to itself is fascinating and mind blowing. But again, as better the opposite is, what's real and what's truthful is also is that much more beautiful. The opposite side is that much more beautiful. You clean the mirror off, then you can see the reflection of what you really are, and then we can do the work. First, cleaning up. So I keep going back to, even though it sounds silly and it inspires the energy to mock it, laugh at it. I'm telling you, this therapeutic living, the lifestyle, when you begin cleaning up, it is that much more easier for the mind to also clear up and clean up, and that much more easier for the heart to clear up and clean up, to only feel love, nothing else. Most of the time, when I have experienced this energy tell me this is what's happening, that's what's happening, it seems so honest and it seems so truthful, and then it just hits me like a powerful tsunami. You don't have any chance to, you just drown in it. So it seems so powerful that it hinders your expressing the real emotion and the truth of what you really are, to the point where I just started to be quiet, and the word given to me was don't react. And it was very difficult to do that because it demands attention, it demands a reaction because it's so wrong, right? It demands that you fight for justice. But again, you have to be realistic about it. Otherwise, you're just playing a game. It's not even real. The justice that we're fighting for. To the point where you start loving it, you start radiating compassion, you start radiating kindness, then it doesn't touch you. All the conflicts you have within yourself is resolved, reconciled, then you don't have a problem with anything that isn't like you. And you don't even attract that to yourself anymore. Very freeing feeling. Even if you end up in a place where you're alone, finishing this work, like I am. Don't run away from challenges, especially when you have to look within yourself. That is what this energy, I'm saying energy because I don't want to blame anyone, or I have to be very neutral about this. Because, like I said, I am living it, practicing it. Only then I want to teach. That's how honest I am. I don't want to tell people anything that I have not experienced or is not the truth. This is a no nonsense path here. You will only see the truth. Like I said before, it's not bitter. People like bitter things too. Sometimes, have you ever eaten Karela? Bitter gourd? I've learned to make it really, really tasty. I have made my children eat it. So you can present the truth in such a way, with love and understanding, that you're confident about the truth that you realized, then it really lands well. It is possible that the person carrying that energy sees it as truth and also changes. It's a powerhouse. It's like the power, the water, pressure water that cleans up the moss on the cement. You are what you are at that moment, in that presence, and how much ever you can take it. Now, the state I am at, I am so sick and tired of toxic energies and all that drama going on and on and on and on, and relentless. You're so near the truth, right in front of it, right under its nose, and yet you're so far away because you're stopping yourself from experiencing it. It's a habitual pattern, it's an addictive pattern of rejecting, rebelling, saying no. I, me, my power, my dominance. When you get the maturity to see, you tend to see it as a child, as an immature child throwing tantrums. Simply put, when we are growing, as we grow older, it has to change. You have to keep up with the pace that you're growing, with your mind, with your intelligence, with your body, and your heart's feelings. It's like a child. The whole truth is laid out in creation. As we are born, we are dressed up, then we learn to dress up on our own, right? We have to be what we are with everyone, just as we are with our own selves. Be free from all that nonsense. It's time that we really experience the real truth, the real joy, the real bliss and pleasure of being with the King, being in the kingdom, being real. Then you go back to your center, to your own self. Preconceived notions, preconceived patterns, where is it coming from? If it's coming from within you, you have to look at it, right? These beautiful words are coming out of me. I look at it and I'm like, wow. It happened years before. I was in music and I was more into percussions. But when I heard this voice that came out of nowhere, it was already there. But when I heard it from within me, it's so sweet and so soft and so good. It felt so good when it sounded its voice from within. That's what he does. He keeps rising you up slowly, 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 without hurting you. This is such a beautiful process. The time and space doesn't even matter. It takes as much time as it takes. It's organic, it's natural. There's no push, there's no pull, there's no rush, there are no rules here. So, even if you're at the maximum capacity of your rebellion and unbelievably impossible to change, basically you're just a criminal. There is no, even that state of mind can be changed. Trust me when I say I've been there. I've had it all. I've had it all in me. Because you carry it within yourself when you're born in a family like that. I love my family, don't get me wrong. But the journey, the intense journey of coming to yourself or knowing yourself like this, and something from within keeps teaching you, keeps letting you be who you are, teaching you lessons. It's fascinating. The science is very charming, very attractive. You carry that energy, it's inside of you. All these personalities inside of us. Why copy something else? Why copy someone else? Keep adding to it. Keep adding to it. You have your role. You play that part well. Acted out well. Yes, ultimately the higher truth is even the most real thing is not real, of course. But when we disconnect from the world, when we disconnect from the untruth, the lies, the deception, and that is just an experience. When we do that, then when we realize we are in this world, we are real. The blood that's flowing in us is very, very real. The flesh that we have is very, very real when it's attacked with pain. We live a little more better. We live with the awareness and the realization of the truth. Then it becomes even more joyful. You know what I mean? What are we going to lose? We're living. Let's live happy. Let's live in joy. Let's experience this other side of goodness and awesomeness of life and creation and the world itself. See, we're not doing this with hate or bitterness. We're doing this with love. So the world doesn't become a place to be and hate and make everybody miserable around us, especially our own self. We change how we live, we change how we think. We change, in His presence. We change. When I heard this voice, beautiful voice, I started to love it. I started to think, wow, I call the state that I'm watching myself enter into. I call it the sanctified silence. There is still some more way to go, and it doesn't even matter how long it's going to take. It doesn't even matter what I desired, what got me here. Now nothing even matters when you're here. You know you're loved, you know you're being blessed, you know you have been saved so many times by something or someone. There are memories of good things you have experienced in life that has been given to you as gifts. You know, you cannot deny that. You're grateful. I call it the sanctified silence. I didn't talk for 2 days. If that is a voice coming from within me, and that is so good, makes me feel so good. What is this other thing side by side that screams, shouts, gets angry, right? It's coming from within me, so you take responsibility for it. What am I going to do about it? How many different personalities one wants to carry? How much baggage? You need a small home to live. Why accumulate things that you're not even using? I know why this training is happening. Right now, we are at the crux. We are at all levels at the peak of that explosive blessing and miracle that we're waiting for. That change, that happening, you know. Then even if you have everything, like too much, even the abundance, I am learning to live in abundance with the minimum blessings that I get every day, and it's making me feel so rich in contentment, in gratitude. There is no baggage of more and more desire, or the bitter what to say, discontent. Anything, everything you give, nothing works for that energy. No matter how much you feed it, that's what that addictive energy is. No matter how much you feed it, it wants more, it wants more, it wants more. It never gets satisfied. Living in abundance is a blessing, and what that means, even if you get $1 million tomorrow, how are you going to live with it? What are you going to do with it? How are you going to receive it? Are you going to change your mind? Then that changes everything. We talked about having a gift, and how you use it and with what intention makes all the difference. Makes all the difference. For me, I know I am gifted. I have been given a gift, and I want to give it back free of cost to everybody and feel that joy. It's priceless. As soon as we put a price on it, it becomes we are not being real about it. So slowly I started to realize, as these energies are pointing towards me and saying this, you did this, you did that, you did that, I started to realize, oh my God, this one is doing it. All it's doing it, projecting itself onto others. And it's been a great test and a great experience to see how it's landing, whether it's going inside of you. Now I'm free of that. It's not even landing, leave alone me reacting to it or give it any food, because it's not real. Why would I give food to something that's not real? You live life like you mean it, and that accumulates good experiences, good memories in our consciousness. Then we made it. Clean up your home. Make it like it's new. The body is a home. Starting with the body. It's what we're all stuck with the body itself. For how long are we going to be stuck? How long are we going to postpone this? How long are we going to stagnate and stink up the whole place? You get so used to it that you're not even aware of how bad the smell is. Sitting we've had that experience. God bless those energies coming through people who are at the fullest form of that opposite side. Oh my God, the people that we have lived with, they can smell their own dirty socks. They put their feet out right in front of you and stink up the whole place. What do? So you go to the base and start cleaning up, give them new socks, over so many pairs of socks, but it doesn't change because the mind hasn't changed to clean up. Some of the people 10 years back I've seen, they're still around and they're coming back, and that's where I'm at in my test. What's happening, you see, I thought I left everything else. I thought I'm free of all that, but now they're all back in the same place that we're living. And even when we see there is no connection, they have to do all this drama and dance of blinking their eye and not seeing me, and pretending like they can't even see me. And, oh my God. It is very clear how bold this and confident this, whatever this energy is within you, the God part, the good part, comes out, and they just freak out, they just vanish, because there is the truth of their deception, how they have deceived, how they have blessed the family with their dirty presence. Thank you. I say thank you now to everybody, to everything that's around me, that's challenging me at the highest level. You see, you turn it around. You just turn it around and it backfires. You're not scared at all of getting dirty. Even if you do get dirty, you know how to come home and clean yourself up. Whether it's in the mind or it's in the body, it's in your heart. If it comes coming out of you and it's beautiful, accept it. Why are you rejecting? Is it really that bad? That sensation you want to lie and deceive, betray yourself? Come on, wake up. Live life like you mean it. Live life like you've been given the best gift ever to experience this journey. Smooth. Work it out. Even if we come across any obstacle, you work it out. You keep flowing like a river. It's the same energy. Man, woman, children, all, it's the same. I've seen these nefarious energies come out even from my own child. Full on. It's very, very ferocious. So when you can believe that voice coming out of you, which is so real, you also believe that the other thing that's happening, you look at it, you just shine the light, the darkness goes away. And you don't go there. You watch it, you observe it, but you don't cross the line. Be here in this path, in this narrow path. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Walk on. Don't give up. He won't let you go. He won't, even if you fall back again and again, he'll keep putting you back on the same track. It's happened to me many times. I've tried to run away. I've tried to rebel. I've tried to do everything that my intelligent mind thought it is powerful in doing. No, I lose. And in my losing the world and everybody I thought I loved, I have gotten everything. I have won. And now we will see what will happen in the future. 2025 has begun. I have hopes, not just hope, I have certainty. As my mind is clearing up, my heart's being filled with love, and my life is being filled with peace. I am certain that there are many more blessings to come and many more experiences to accumulate as good memories. Live life like I mean it and make it real. You face it before having any preconceived notions or preconceived thoughts. And going on repeating the same patterns of conflict and worry and misunderstandings. Let that space clear out and see the truth of who you really are. The people He puts in your life are the people you have attracted to yourself, and see what can happen to you. Accept it. If something beautiful is coming out of you, it's real, it's good. Be with it. And if something that is not beautiful is coming out of you, clean it up. See it, accept it, be realistic about it, clean it up. Take care of yourself. Pain is the only real thing in life. Even that people deceive, people lie about. They don't even know, they're not aware, and the body consciousness is very important to be real about. Yes, the body gets old and it gets, to pain and this and that, but be realistic about it. Do what you need to do for the pain. You fall down, you get an AVI, you clean it up, put a band-aid, and then move on. You don't need a stage to talk about it and collect people to know what I mean. I hope I did justice. I'm also learning and I'm determined to get better. And I hope that the sound has power, the sound has healing energies in it, because my intention is pure and my heart goes out to all the children out there that are lost and buried in this whole drama of living a life full of deceit. The blessings will not be able to enter if that is the case. First we have to do the work to remove all that. Be in a space to fold your hands and be ready to receive what He has come to give, which is Himself. It's the same energy. It's like a unisex thing, it's the same spirit within everybody. Cannot go wrong. The same spirit of life in everybody, everything. Let the sound of love amplify within you. Let it connect to the amplified version of love. Realize it. When you hear a good sound, when you hear good music, it feels good to you. But let's go within and find that within ourselves. Then from that place within, it is a new home, so clean and so perfect. Everything will start to look better. Your path will change. Your experiences will give you joy and bliss and peace. So let us be real.